Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Amy coming to you for your lunchtime inspiring moment. Today, I would like to talk to you I want to continue my conversation from yesterday about living an intentional life. Yesterday, we were talking about intentions and setting your intention for the week. And I hope you got something out of that. I actually gave you an assignment. And yesterday, I hope everybody has worked on it. You're supposed to look at how you can start to develop personal mastery, right? And what I shared with you is that this week, I want you to be intentional about everything that you do, right? Be intentional about everything that you do. So today I want to talk about living an intentional life. And what does that actually mean? It means letting and allowing your core values and your highest priorities to drive your behavior. So this means taking action and making decisions that are important to you and true to who you are. So what are some core values? Let me share some of my core values. For me, the number one is to love and be loved. That's a core value for me. To have respect and honesty is important as a core value when you're talking about treating people how you want to be treated. Another major core value, I probably should have put this one first, but freedom, financial freedom, time freedom, travel freedom, mind freedom. Freedom is a core value for me. And then another one is having that peace, joy, and inner harmony is a major core value for me. And then another one that I always have in my mind and forefront is also being helpful and giving of self, giving of me. Those are my core values. So what are some of your core values? You know, intentional living comes from living out your values, living out those core values, building your life around your core values and your beliefs. And, you know, how does this actually look? You know, so many times, I'm going to say this, so many times we stick to the way we've always done things just because that's what you know and what you're comfortable with. But I'm telling you, you have to decide today that you can make a change, you know, because in reality, we have grown, we have developed, we have changed, and we are not the same people that we were before, you know, before last year, a few years ago. For a matter of fact, maybe even last month. You have changed, we have changed, I have changed. So we are not the same people we were before. So you have to ask yourself, listen to this, ask yourself this, are you making choices based on what you think you're supposed to do? Are you making choices based on what you think you're supposed to do or supposed to be doing and not on what you actually desire or you want to do in your life? And if so, why? You have to ask yourself why. Because learning how to live intentionally, it takes awareness, self-awareness. It takes a regular commitment to show up and then make tweaks in your life and in your behavior and your actions, right? When you see necessary, make changes, make tweaks. Don't keep doing the same thing that you've always done and think you're going to get a different different outcome, right? So also learning how to live intentionally takes getting out of your way, getting off of what I call autopilot, just waking up, doing the same thing over and over, and maybe it's not working as well for you. So what I'm going to say to you to do is to be present for yourself. Be present for yourself, right? Building your life around your core beliefs and values. That's what I'm talking about today, living intentionally. So what does this actually look like on a daily basis? What does intentional living look like on a daily basis? One, the most important thing and what's worked so well for me and what I help my students to learn is having a morning routine, right? Setting that morning intention, getting up first thing in the morning, starting it off with prayer, starting it off with meditation, starting it off with saying some affirmations. Say your affirmations before you go to bed and also first thing in the morning. Having that routine where you're giving thanks for all that you have and all that's coming, and then spend that time to do some reflection. All right. So that's something you can do also, it is not acting on impulse, not acting on impulse. We are no longer little kids, so we don't have to act on impulse. Instead, have a life plan to follow. Sit down and write out your life plan. And it starts with, maybe you can just develop a vision board so you can look at the things that you want to achieve, the places you want to go, put things up there that just makes your heart sing. Create that vision board and let me know if you're listening to me right now. Let me know if you have created your vision board, and if you don't know how to do it, let me know if you need help with that, because that's where you need to start. As I said to you before, I'm in my office right now and I look on my wall in front of me and I have 3 beautiful vision boards that inspires me every day. Every day it inspires me. So also, I'm going to say this to you in closing. Rather than living up to other people's expectations, you have to choose to live the life that you have desired. You have to live a life that's aligned with your own values. So can you make some changes and think about some of the things that I've said to you here today? So I do have 2 other questions that I want you to answer to today is, what are some of your core values? Identify those core values. Write those things down so you can see them. And then, are you creating the life that you really want to be living? It's not too late to make a change. Are you living the life that you have dreamt of? That's the question I should ask you. Are you living the life that you've dreamt about? Think about when you were, it's graduation time coming up now, and the kids are going to be graduating from high school and going on to start a whole new career. Think about when you were there, that getting ready to graduate from high school and starting a whole new life. What were some of the dreams that you had for yourself? Where did you want to be 20, 30, 40 years later? This is the time to start thinking about those things. And if you're not where you wanted to be, it's not too late. I saw somebody posted something earlier today naming some of the people who started in their 40s and 50s and just made major changes and impact in the world. So it is not too late, my friends. It's not too late. So let's go. Let's get it. Hello, John Mitchell. Thanks for joining me live and for all of your support. So I'm saying to everybody out there, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's make the changes we need. Let's celebrate life. Let's celebrate and live the life that you have always dreamed of. And if you're not there yet, it's not a problem. It's not a problem, and it's not too late. We are still young. At least I still feel young, so I hope you do too. If you're young at heart, young in spirit, or young in age, let's make some changes. I'm Dr. Amy, and I'm here to help you to change that mindset, reset your mindset, develop your skill set so you can get into a position to live all of the dreams that's inside your heart. I'll see you right back here tomorrow. And I think I'm going to do something else tomorrow on intentional living. All right. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Love, love.